Welcome to the Shelby County Election Commission. Before voting, there are a few simple things you should know. In order to vote, you must be registered at least 30 days prior to the election. You can register by mail or in person at either 150 Washington Avenue, Suite 205, or 980 Nixon Drive. The Shelby County Election Commission locations are listed at www.shelbyvote.com. You can also print out the voter registration application from the website, sign the completed application, fax it, or scan it, and then email it to the Election Commission. Starting in 2012, registered voters in Tennessee will have to show government-issued photo identification in order to cast a ballot at the polls. Acceptable forms of ID include Tennessee driver's license with your photo, United States passport, photo ID issued by the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security, photo ID issued by the federal or Tennessee state government, United States military photo ID, or Tennessee handgun carry permit with your photo. Student ID cards from state universities are not acceptable. Also, county or city issued photo IDs such as library cards and photo IDs issued by other states are not acceptable. The new law requiring a government-issued photo ID to vote applies only to those voting at polling places. It does not apply to those casting absentee ballots under state law, including those age 60 or older who wish to vote absentee or those voting at licensed nursing homes. To avoid long lines on election day, you can take advantage of early voting. You can early vote at any of a number of voting sites countywide. This is much more flexible than voting on election day, when you can only vote at the neighborhood polling site designated on your voter registration. Early voting is held 5 to 20 days prior to election day. Once you're registered to vote, there are a few pointers that may help you on election day. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and as long as you are in line at your correct precinct by 7 p.m., you will be allowed to vote. After signing in with an election official, you will be given a voter access card and be directed to a voting machine. When you enter the voting booth, you'll be using the touchscreen voting system. To begin, insert your voter access card. You can magnify or change the contrast of your ballot to help increase readability. Use the Next button to see each ballot page. To select a candidate or issue, touch the box next to your choice. To change or cancel your selection, touch the box again. At the conclusion of the ballot, you'll be presented with a summary screen showing the candidates you voted for. Review your selections. Contests appearing in red indicate you haven't made any selection in that contest. If that's your choice, press Cast Ballot. However, if you still wish to change any of your selections, touch any of the contests to return to that ballot page, or touch Back. Make your selection. You'll then return to the summary screen. When the summary screen accurately reflects your intentions, touch Cast Ballot. A solid yellow confirmation screen appears. Touch Cast Ballot on that screen. Only touch Cast Ballot when the summary screen accurately reflects your intention. If you need help, ask an election official for help before you touch Cast Ballot. The access card pops out. This indicates you have completed the electronic touchscreen voting process and your vote has been recorded. Remove the card and return it to a poll worker. The Election Commission website has detailed answers to any questions you might have about absentee voting, early voting, and voting on Election Day. For complete details of the registration and voting process, please explore our website, shelbyvote.com.